Once upon a time, in the heart of a great forest, lived a squirrel. He was no ordinary squirrel, though. Oh no. He was the cleverest and most inventive squirrel that had ever lived. All the other squirrels in the forest would often come to him for advice. The birds would also seek him out because he was so smart. One day, while he was busily burying acorns for the winter, one of his little squirrel friends came bounding up to him and cried, "Oh, please, please help me. My sweetheart is dying. What's happened to him?" asked the clever squirrel, dropping his acorn. "He's gone down with fever," said the little squirrel, "and the only thing that can save him now is the water from the wishing spring. It's said that if you drink water from that spring, any illness will leave you and you will be as strong as an ox. But it's a very dangerous journey to the wishing spring. There are so many obstacles on the way, and I'm such a tiny squirrel. I'm afraid I won't be able to get there in time to save my sweetheart." "Don't worry," said the clever squirrel. "I'll go and fetch the water myself." And with that, he set off into the forest. Now the clever squirrel was very quick and agile, but the journey to the wishing spring was harder than he had thought. First, he had to cross a wide and fast river. The current was so strong that it almost swept him away. But grabbing hold of a passing leaf, he managed to save himself and reach the other bank. Then he had to climb a tall, thin tree, but he scrambled up it as if it were a beanstalk. Next, he found himself in a field full of the most delicious nuts, and he sat there for a whole hour gobbling them up. Finally, he came to a cave, and at the end of the cave was the wishing spring bubbling merrily away. The clever squirrel drank some of the spring water, put some in his mouth, and then set off back home. He ran as fast as he could, dodging logs and leaping over bushes until he reached the river again. But by this time, the sun was sinking low in the sky, and all the other animals were returning home after a busy day. The clever squirrel sat on a stone to rest. A family of beavers swam by and chattered. "Why aren't you at home, little squirrel? It's getting dark now." "I'm on my way home," replied the squirrel. "But first I have to get over that river." "Oh, come and ride with us," said the beavers. "We'll take you across." And they paddled over to the far bank and settled down for the night. The clever squirrel didn't want to wait until morning, so while the beavers were asleep, he scurried along the branches above their heads and made a rope ladder out of them. Then he climbed down, untied one of the beavers' canoes, and pushed off. He was soon in the middle of the river. Just then, a hungry fox came along the bank and cried, "Ho, ho, what's this? A canoe floating past my den without a paddle? I must get in and paddle it toward shore." And with that, he jumped in and started paddling. The clever squirrel had thought of everything, though. As soon as the fox got in the canoe, he tipped it over, and the fox fell into the water with a splash. The clever squirrel then paddled away as fast as he could, reached the other side, and hurried along the path. When he got to his friend's house, he was too late. His friend was dead. "Oh dear," he said. "Now what am I to do?" At that moment, the mother of the little squirrel came out of the house and cried, "What news do you bring, good sir? Did you get the water from the wishing spring?" "I did," said the clever squirrel, handing her the acorn that he had brought back from the spring. "But we were too late. Your son was already dead." "Oh, my poor baby," cried the mother squirrel, rushing back into the house. The clever squirrel sat down on a nearby tree to think. What was he to do? Then he had an idea. He scurried down the tree and began gathering acorns and piling them up beside the dead squirrel. Then he gathered some leaves and made a roof over the pile of acorns. Soon the mother squirrel came out of the house again and saw what he was doing. And, "What are you doing, good sir?" she asked. "I'm building a ship," replied the clever squirrel, "a ship made out of acorns. When it's finished, I'll sail it across the river to the other side and back again. And if I can do that, you must let me be your son's sweetheart." The mother squirrel couldn't believe her ears. "A ship made of acorns," she said. "That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. It'll never work." The clever squirrel just smiled and carried on working. Soon he had finished the ship, and it really was a beautiful sight to see. It was perfectly shaped and smooth, and the roof was a masterpiece. The clever squirrel got into the ship and set sail. It took him 3 hours to sail to the other side of the river and back again. And when he climbed out of the ship, the mother squirrel rushed forward and threw her arms around him. "Oh, I knew you could do it," she cried. "You really are the cleverest squirrel in the forest." And with that, she led him inside and gave him a warm welcome. That's how the clever squirrel got the best acorn ship in the forest and the love of the most beautiful squirrel in the woods.